Major League Baseball has decided it's a good idea to let the Rays consider sharing their franchise with a foreign power. That's right, the Montreal Bay Rexpos are soon going to be losing baseball games in a location near you. Or not. They might be in Canada, so that all the beavers and elk can watch. But before we dive into the deep end of this shallow pool, a word from our sponsor. Ah yes, the two-state solution. When hasn't that worked? The Rays are subscribing to the age-old adage of if you love something, set it free. And if you hate something, send it to Canada. This idea will totally revolutionize the way 5,000 people watched the Rays lose in August. It's not revolutionary, however. It's the exact same idea the Expos had in 2003, right before they ceased to be the Expos. They played 28% of their games in San Juan, Puerto Rico, which didn't work. MLB's best idea for how to save baseball? A shitty idea they had 16 years ago. And you wonder why baseball is dying a slow, painful death. What this will actually do is enrage all of the senior citizens who have decided to retire in Tampa. I predict a Woodstockian sprawl of old people all over the outside of Tropicana Field, just wandering about aimlessly, enraged. Just wandering about aimlessly, enraged with grandchildren in tow. Enraged by the fact that there was supposed to be a home game today, and for some reason the team is in another country. So sorry, Grandpa. I guess that means you'll have to take the kids to one of these 7 million putt-putt golf courses that the Bay Area Metroplex has to offer. The U.S. under-16 women's team defeated El Salvador 114-19. That's not a typo. 114-19. This is quite the riddle. How did this happen? Well, take a look at this picture. Yes, that's the United States team standing next to the El Salvadorian team. You remember those reading programs they had in elementary school? You know, the buddy reading system where, so like somebody who's in like 10th or 11th grade will then take a first or second grader, the lower grades, into the library and teach them how to read. Well, this kind of looks like it's set up to be that. Only instead of teaching children how to read, they absolutely destroy them in basketball.
Reports are this has been going on for 2 years.
Yes.
There was the one report yesterday that it got so bad in practice going back 2 years ago that Chris Paul was making fun of James' man boobs in practice to the point that he broke down in tears and had to leave a couple of practices.
Oh man, won't Skip Bayless be embarrassed after he finds out that this is a fake report from a fake Adrian Wojnarowski account? If you answered no, Skip Bayless is a soulless acolyte of greed and arrogance and will never acknowledge when he's wrong ever, you are correct.